All right, hello everybody. Thanks for watching. David, thanks for joining. For those of you who have been watching the other videos, you will know this is the third of this series. For those of you not, you missed the two wines that we tried, the Rosé and the Brut, but we have yet to try the Classe or the Elvi Herenza Rioja, so look for those videos and catch up. Right now, the Herenza Rioja. David, you want to tell us a bit about this one?
So the Herenza Rioja is the entry level of our Rioja brand, which is Herenza. And it's we have this one, we have the Crianza, we have the Reserva, which we'll taste in further videos. This wine, it's very good, well known by everyone and the critics, a very good QPR wine.
Yeah, I mean, this wine, and I don't mean to cut you off, but like consistently, critically acclaimed. Everybody always talks about how good the wine is, but also how good it is for the value. You're talking about under $15, like $13, $14 for this wine, and people go crazy for it. I don't think you guys are able to keep it on the shelf. It's always selling out.
We do have a problem on that way, but well, I guess
it's a good problem.
That's good problems.
Right. So this is the 2017, and you were telling me that you guys are bottling the 2018 already.
We bottled it 2 weeks ago.
Nice.
And it's sitting a little. It's a young wine, but we do like to sit it a little before we are able to release it to market, but it will hit here very soon.
Okay. So this is the 2017, still available online. Get your hands on it. It's going to sell out soon, and then you'll have to wait for the 2018. You guys are out, but like we still have a few bottles. Again, by the time this video is edited, maybe we're sold out, so don't hold me to it. But if you're seeing this and we still have some available, buy what you can, or wait for the 2018, but don't, because the 2017 is the last of it. And also great vintage. Like 2017, like you were saying, people always rave about it, the critics always rave about it, and for a good reason, and we're going to try it now, and I drink this wine. Every now and then I'll have a bottle because it's actually very good value.
It is a very good day-to-day wine.
Yeah, for the middle, or even for Shabbat, it's fine.
Yeah, sure.
It's good.
I do Kiddush on this all the time.
It's very, very good, very easy drinking, and it's mevushal.
It is mevushal. So we started on the vintage 16, we did mevushal and non-mevushal, but 17 and on will all be mevushal.
Yes, I'm getting some like smokiness on this nose.
Exactly. So this one, the vintage 17 of the Herenza, has this fruity, fresh thing, but also has the smokiness of tobacco a little bit.
Delicious. I mean, this is what you get on like high-end wines, some wines that maybe have already had age on it. You'll find these characteristics. This is like the 2017.
Exactly. And this, the Herenza, the young one, we have it anywhere from 3 to 6 months. This one, the 17, I think it was 4 months, aged in oak. So, young wine. As you know, in Rioja, there's some regulations. We'll talk about it on the other videos. So you'll have to watch the other ones.
There you go.
But before the Crianza, there's no actual regulation of what a young Rioja should be. Okay. So, but we do anywhere in the heat testing.
All right, now at this point, we've tasted the Encina, we've tasted the Cava, we're tasting the Rioja, and we're going to have the Classe. Like, these all seem to be like different, like La Mancha, Cava, Rioja. You want to, like, where are you? You guys own Spain? Like, what's going on here?
So we do like to think that we are a very good expression of what Spain is, because we produce in 6 different regions in Spain. And producing 6 different regions in Spain, what does this mean? Because we said before in the previous video, which you'll have to watch too, you cannot ship grapes from one side to the other because we have the DO, Denominación de Origen in Spanish, Appellation in French. They are very strict about this bottling. Even an example on the Clos Masora L26, which were our stock for a long time, will be soon have again.
As soon as in 8 months.
As soon as in 8 months. But for us, in the winemaking process,
that's soon.
For a wine that has to age two and a half years in barrels, for us that's soon.
Right?
So they're 20 minutes apart, one winery from the other. And we have 2 different vineyards and 2 different wineries because we cannot do it in the same place, because the laws are like this.
So you guys have those 2 that's in Priorat, Montsant is the Classe Masora.
We have Rioja. We have Cava. We have La Mancha. And then we have Aleya, where we produce the Invita Red and the Invita Rosé and the Invita White, which will already are rebranded and will be launched again shortly as Herenza.
So new labels coming.
Herenza White and Herenza Rosé.
Nice. And those are in like a sixth region that you're producing in. And the sangria is?
The sangria is done in La Mancha.
In La Mancha. Okay, so that's a lot of running around Spain for you guys.
Yes, and it is, we really of course, we are a kosher company, we only produce kosher wine, and we of course happen also to be the only kosher winery in Spain, with La Clomason and the 26, one of the only 3 in Europe. 2 in Italy, as you know, and us in Spain. And that's it in Europe for kosher wineries.
That are strictly kosher.
Exactly, 100% kosher.
Amazing. So basically, if you want to go to Europe and visit a kosher winery, you got, I think it's Terra di Seta,
Cantina Giuliano,
and
us.
Paspasora /L26.
So as we were saying before, it has this smokiness that you feel, especially in the nose and also here on the aftertaste. Mm-hmm. But it is a fresh wine.
Fresh, and it's got that fruit behind it.
Exactly. So one thing does not think that the other is like the opposite. It's really nice. It's really very good QPR wine to have. And then it's also a very interesting activity to do, to have it side by side with the Crianza and with the Reserva to see how the different goes.
See with more age and okay. Amazing! It's a really good, delicious wine. This is also like the kind of wine if you were making like a coffee rub roast or something that had more earthy tones or something. I feel like this would be like amazing with it. And I don't smoke cigars, but I can imagine that if someone did, they may want to drink this with a cigar.
Yeah.
A lot of people drink port or whatever, but this, like, because of that smokiness that you get from this, I feel like it would be a good compliment. I mean, this will go with a whole bunch of other really good things. But those were just 2 things that came to mind. 2 things that I don't really do. I don't make coffee rub roasts or smoke cigars, but maybe now I will because I want to try this wine with something. That's one of the good things about wine. Sometimes, like, you drink it, it just makes you, get these good ideas. L'chaim. We're going to move on to some of the other wines. And thanks for watching this video. Cheers.
Watching the others.